Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zulfahmi bin Hanafi. Today I want to present about fundamental of management course, assignment 1. This assignment is about Henri Fayol. And first I want to present introduction. Henri Fayol, a French engineer and scholar, is credited with developing the classical theory of administration. Fayol's classical theory, on the other hand, is rejected as the most significant structure and function that organizations should host in order to be more efficient. To construct the theory, he began with a vision of the industry enterprise structure, a vision that supersedes Frederick Taylor's previous analytical notion as a proponent of scientific theory. Number 3, the goal of scientific management theory is to motivate individual or staff to accomplish desired results or boost productivity. Today, the business sector rejects Fayol's traditional management theory as a useful guide for effectively managing employees.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurida Nasra binti Halim and my metric number is 821B2987. I would like to continue the presentation, the viewpoint about the approach in the today context. Henri Fayol proposed 14 management principles for developing economies in the early 20th century. Managers will learn about the changes and issues they will face when applying this new framework to work in this industry. A good communication also helps people attain their maximum potential at work. Determining the organization's long-term goals and objectives is a part of the strategy. However, if the circumstances allow senior managers to communicate with lower-level staff, it can be adjusted. Fayol's original list of 5 managerial responsibilities has changed over the years. Planning, organizing, staffing, leading, managing, and motivating are the 6 management functions identified by current theory. The addition of 2 responsibilities, inspiring and staffing, as well as the classification of command and coordinate duties are reflected in the list. Employees that excel at pleasing customers should be recognized. Tasks can be planned such that each work has a close relationship with the client. This can be done by requiring all managers to spend time speaking with their employees and customers, says Dr. Richard Branson. Henri Fayol have 5 functions of management is still a popular management frame. The idea has descriptive rather than prescriptive. Its function as a scaffolding general method and a reminder of responsibilities. It has a few gems that can be used as checklists, such as the 4 planning elements. And the last one is, Fayol's management principles are still relevant today and serve as excellent reminders of the obligations that come with the role of manager. If you haven't already done so, go over them again and consider them from your current position or the viewpoint of the case study stuff.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Faslin Shakina binti Faizan Helmi, metric number A21827C. I will continue with 14 example principle of management. First, division of work. Henri believed that dividing job among staff will increase product quality. Specialization allows you to generate more and better work with the same amount of effort. This principle is applicable to both management and technical jobs. Second, authority and responsibility. Managers can perform better with power, but they are seriously responsible for the activities under their supervision or direction. Positive activities by workers must be encouraged, while negative activities must be thwarted. Authority should not be seen as separate from liability, that is, the rewards and consequences of using it. Third, discipline. Outstanding performance and clever connectivity make administrative tasks easier and more comprehensive. Good employer behavior also contributes to the development and promotion of professional skill. According to Fayol, the difficulty of discipline is mainly due to the incompetence of the leader. The agreement between management and employer is clear and should be as satisfying as possible. Fourth, unity of command. Employers are often asked to report to multiple managers, but this can lead to conflict of interest and can be misleading. Next, unity of direction. A set of activities with the same goal requires a single plan and a single contact. This is necessary for unity of action, coordination of power, and concentration of effort. Everyone in the company needs to have the same goals and motivation to reach your main goals. C. Subordination of individual interests. Follow your organization goals. This refers to the entire chains of command of the company. Business need to work together for the public good, not the personal good. 7. Remuneration. This is very important to motivate people in the company. Payments are either monetary or non-monetary, but it must be determined by individual effort. 8. Centralization. Henri Fayol emphasized the importance of finding a balance between authority and control over your organization affair. 9. Scalar chain. Organization should be organized in such a way that each worker knows who their current boss is and can reach out to them if something goes wrong. 10. Order. A well-defined work order is essential for sustaining a pleasant work culture. Positive productivity will rise as the working environment improves. 11. Equity. All personnel must be treated equally and consciously. A manager is accountable for ensuring that no employees face discrimination. Next, stability. They do their best when they feel satisfied with their roles. It is the management duty to provide employment protection to employers. 13. Initiative. Management in a firm should encourage and assist workers to take initiative. It will help them to increase their interest and their works. 14. Inspired corps. On a daily level, management is accountable for motivating and aiding its personnel. A positive outcome and workplace environment will result from the building of trust and mutual understanding. Next, application principle of management in KFC. First, division of work. KFC is based on the concept of division of labor. This is a work schedule and position are assigned to each employer according to their skill. The front desk staff use workers who are good at serving customers, and the kitchen use workers who are good at preparing and preparation. This will help you improve your skill in a particular job. Second, authority and responsibility. KFC make good use of this principle of authority and responsibility. When a manager delegates authority to manage customer service to an employer, it delegates a certain level of responsibility so that the employer can manage everything efficiently and effectively. Next, discipline. Changing the disinfectants after every 2 hours, washing hands after every hours, updating fries time, and while serving customer, the employer must be very polite and customer friendly. They are all part of discipline. Fourth, remuneration. KFC provide employers with an equivalent wage rate, which is the standard wage rate based on the IRD, and KFC grants employer annual leave according to the other medical benefits. Last, equity. KFC treats its employer equally. No discrimination or racism is pushed in the restaurant. All employers have the same respect and respect that their boss is very kind and effective in dealing with complaints and problems. Next, advantage of Henri Fayol theories. There are 3 advantages. First, facilitates organizational structure. Henri Fayol believed that the structure of a company allows for the most efficient operation. Organization allow manager to build an infrastructure that optimize its system, resource, procedures, process, and service. Although more companies are adopting a flat structure, Fayol's top-down approach remains popular. Second, promotes the team concept. Fayol believed that workers should subjugate their private interests to the overall interests of the organization. Fayol is a big fan of teamwork, which he called inspired corps. He believed that the leaders who establish common sense in their employer will find that they are more willing to share knowledge. Last, motivates employers through fair compensation. Fayol believed that non-monetary compensation is just as important as monetary rewards. An example of this form of compensation can be easily found today. Employer awards and company outing are where management and employers engage as women, regardless of their position in the workplace. Disadvantage of Henri Fayol theories. First, Fayol principle of management consideration. Fayol theory of management was developed in the 7th century, but his ideas need to be updated to fit today's standards. Advantage and disadvantage of Fayolism must be weighed against other factors such as power and control over employers. Second, function of command and control. As your manager can clearly distinguish managerial duties from their actual work, managers can direct the company towards its goals. In this case, they will have more energy to focus on growing their own business and taking care of public relations outside of the company. The remaining problems stem from the command and control role of Fayol theory. Third, forecasting and planning. In today's competitive environment, a decent plan is far from enough. Forecasting and planning are the major causes of an organization failure. In terms of forecasting and planning, a successful firm will plan well, otherwise change usually go beyond plans as the first goal.
Now I want to present about conclusion. Fair administration model is based on 3 aspects. First, the application of administrative procedures, technical principles to drive such administrative activity, and the division of labor. Failure management, it also helps us understand the function of managing in any type of organization. Thank you. That's all for me.